Good morning, everybody. Love
Picture
y'all.
this. You're lying awake, staring at your phone at 2
Hold on a
a.m.,
minute.
scrolling through old texts, trying to decipher cryptic one-word replies. A week
Been looking on on
cryptic
YouTube
one-word replies. A week ago,
about different things that are going on, and um, all the things that the new administration is doing, and um, signing a lot of executive orders and things, and and now they're looking into the Internal Revenue Service. Is that what I want to say? And about all the money that throughout the years, not just the past 4 years, throughout the years that the government has spent on foolishness, um, given grants and given, uh, I don't know what you want to call them, money, basically money given them to different countries for stupid, foolish things. Like one of them was sending billions of dollars over to another country, and I forget what country it was, for condoms. Really? Wasting our money? Now, I've paid into the taxes in the past, and I still pay taxes when I buy stuff. So, my tax money is going to another country to give them condoms so they can have what, sex parties? What? I don't know. But anyway, since I see all this going on, and the vibes I've been getting the last couple of days about moving on and going for what I want in life, because the Creator has my back. Well, I sense that the Creator wants us to kick back and relax and know that our backs are covered. No matter what goes on out there, we are not to pay attention to that out there. We are to pay attention to our individual selves. And if you have a family that you got to take care of and so forth, you take care of you first. Get your thoughts straight. Get your intuition going. Develop your intuition. Have those senses. Uh, Learn how to use all 24 of your senses and develop your life. Develop how you can take care of your family better. And so don't bother about that stuff out there. Bother about you and what it is that you want in life, because the Creator will back you. You got to have faith, though, and you got to have determination. Set a course and go for it. Sit down. If you have to, sit down and write you out a journal about what you want. Make it plain, make it clear, and go over that every morning, every afternoon. Two or three or four times a day when you feel like you're starting to get discouraged. Remind the Creator that Jesus said we can have whatsoever things we desire. And when we ask, believe that we'll receive. Now, asking is what everybody calls praying, but and a lot of people turn praying into begging. No. Asking is like as if you go up to your boss, you have a meeting with him, and you say, the price of this, or whatever, I'm buying a new home, and you put out all of your good qualities and stuff to let your boss know that you know what you're worth. And go up to them and say, you know, I really do believe that my work is proficient enough around here that I deserve this amount of raise. And then thank your boss for listening to you, and then go on your way. That's what we do with the Creator. We don't beg, we don't plead, we don't boo hoo hoo. We go to the Creator and say, look, this is my situation. Although the Creator knows your situation, because the Creator is living within you. The Creator is a part of everything that you are and everything that you stand for. The Creator already knows, but those words that come out of your mouth that determine what you get in life. The words move mountains, Jesus said. Say to the mountain, be thou removed. So I did a couple shorts, and I've headed my direction in what I told you before. I'm changing up my channel, but I'm also changing up my life. Living in the camper was good for a while, and I got to be around my family right real close. Got to be out in the country a little bit, but it actually has made me realize that if I'm going to talk about how great God is, the Creator, I don't like to say God because there's many gods out there. I'm talking about the one great Creator that created everything from the get-go. That's who we're supposed to be communing with. Not a priest, not a preacher, and our Creator is within us. Our Creator is the one that will motivate us to get us going in the direction that we decided that we wanted to go. Now, the Creator might give us different avenues to get there, place opportunities in front of us in order for us to get to where we want to go. But that's the take on all of that. So I said I wanted to change my channel into doing something different because we're done surviving, folks. The surviving mode is over. Back in if you want to go by what the scientists say and everything, that when the I'm going to say caveman because I don't know all the Neanderthals and all of that were on this earth. They were just surviving for a while, but a handful of them decided, no, I want that mammoth over there. I don't want this little rabbit over here. I want to go conquer that mammoth. And they would set out to do that. So as I look around here and me and my friend, is starting a homestead and all like that, and that's good. That's great. And I could do that. I mean, I've even thought about doing that, and I'm still not saying I'm not going to do it. I'm just saying that I can live in the house that I want to live in, and if I want to have electricity, and if I want to have all the backup of the solar, and I want it all. I want to be able to be prepared for anything, but being prepared doesn't mean that I have to live in a camper all my life. That was the survival mode. So here I am, hot cocoa. I've decided that I'm going to, but I have some things that I've got to get finished up before I make any major household move. I got my appointment for my heart doctor to release me so I can get my knees operated on, and I do that Monday, and and then Tuesday, then I go to the knee doctor uh, for him to evaluate, and of course, and I know my knees are pretty bad, and I also tore a. It starts with an M. I can't even remember how to even say it, but it's a ligament, tendon that runs down through your knee, and I tore that a while back, and it's never completely healed. But I want to get all that done, and then on the 25th of February, they're going to start working on my teeth so that I can have some teeth that I can eat. Better fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. So working on all that, get that done. So once my knees are done and my teeth are done for healthy eating reasons and for looks, so I won't feel so self-conscious about myself at any given moment. And so it took a little uh, time and effort to make this stuff happen. But again, if you incorporate the creator, it'll go smoother and faster and easier. So that's what I've been doing this last couple weeks, is getting things all set up for all of that to happen so I can go ahead and after that's all done. But in the meantime, I'm going to be looking for places, and where do I want to move to? I mean, naturally, I don't want to live um, in a dump. I'm tired of trying to make things work with what I've got. I'm not going to do that anymore. I've got enough nice stuff right now, and there's stuff that isn't all so nice, and I can get rid of the stuff that isn't oh so nice, and start a new household. But where do I want to go? I mean, living in a tri-state right here, I can go anywhere I want to as far as driver's license go because I still have my Florida driver's license, and they're good till 27. So wherever I decide to go, and I want it to be permanent because I'll be changing my driver's license when I finally decide where it is that I want to be. And but y'all can do it too. I mean, let's get out of the survival mode. Let's depend on the creator to get us to where we're going. And I'm not and I'm talking about us living spiritually, not religiously. Religion is, you can be religious about anything. And but I follow the spirit, the great spirit. The Indians call the creator the great spirit. And the spirit, which is energy. Creator is energy and all around us. That's how you. That's what they mean when they say he's omnipresent. He's everywhere. He's not sitting up there on a cloud somewhere, and not sitting up there in a mansion up there somewhere. The Creator made the presence all over. So at any turn, if we're out in the woods, and we want to talk to the Creator, we can. The Creator's right there and everything and all. And so I implore you, for everybody, all of us, to start getting out of the survival mode and you got to take what you've got right now. I'm not saying don't use what you got. I am saying still use what you've got to enhance your life out of the survival mode. And move up to better quality meals, even if it's only one a day. Have you some Kentucky Fried Chicken and some mashed potatoes and gravy and some carrots on the side of it, green beans on the side. I mean, let's stop thinking negatively. Let's bring some inspiration. Let the spirit of the Creator work in us and through us and for us, because the Bible does say that this body is the temple of God. God lives within us. So let's take care of this body so that God can live as long as within us, as long as our bodies will allow it. So that's what I'm doing, and I hope that I can encourage you all to come along. Let's do better. I'm not going to be doing any videos going to thrift stores, because I'm done with thrift stores for the most part. Now, once in a while I might go, but here's the thing. We're talking about energy in the last couple of videos about intuition. Energy is everywhere. Words that are going out into the atmosphere is energy. Energy everywhere. So when we go to get something at a thrift store, a lot of times it's stuff that came from people that were very toxic, very the energy was very bad, and nobody thinks about that energy stays on whatever. Um, Even if you wash it, that energy has to be, just, you have to throw it away. Just don't buy it. Just don't buy it. Go out and buy new stuff that somebody else didn't wear on their body, and engrade that energy within them. So keep what you got. I'm not saying get rid of all. I'm not saying get rid of your clothes. No, I'm saying that if you need to buy clothes, buy one piece at a time if you have to. And I do it online nowadays. Sometimes I go into Walmart's or someplace like that and get me something, but it's hard to find the kind of clothes I like. But I'll do it, and I can find the kind of clothes I like in the stores if I continue to lose weight. It's hard to find pretty clothes when you weigh 100 pounds more than what you should. Now, I was 100 times more than what I should have been at one time, but I did lose that. But now I'm I'm like 40 pounds over my weight limit. So there's just so many avenues that, since I'm learning about the 24 senses that we have and the energy that will latch itself to our energy and cause us to think things and do things that will cause us to do stupid stuff. will cause us to make the wrong decisions. Like, I gotta tell you this. My sister was looking for a house, a while back, and she walked into this house. Now, the landlord is a slumlord, and but she walked upstairs into the bathroom and looked at the bathroom, and you know those things, I don't know what you call them trim that they put around there. It had palm trees on it. That's what she based taking that house on, was those palm trees. And I'm thinking, oh my Lord, and there were just so many things. I mean, it was a nice big house, don't get me wrong, but the steps were so steep and they weren't deep enough to go up and down in a proper manner. And it was very hazardous. And down in the basement was not a good, it wasn't a finished basement. It wasn't a good basement at all. I mean, it was just cement floor. You could look back in underneath the floor of the, and just dirt and crevice back in there, and where the cold would come in, and different things. So it had a nice front porch, nice back porch, nice yard that could have all been turned into something real nice, but she didn't. So, but based on that, instead of knowing her and developing her intuition and her senses about things, going through and sensing this and sensing that, people don't understand that. And now I'm learning it, and which I've been learning uh, that I can sense other people's emotions and their feelings and stuff now for, I don't know, about since 2007, maybe a little bit even before 2007. So I'm working on developing that. Um, I would like to be able to uh, do more of my music. Now, I did have somebody come on here and say, well, they really enjoyed my channel, but I could do away with the music. Well, then what's that doing for the people that like the music, huh? I'm not here just for just one person. I'm here trying to reach everybody. I would like to reach the wealthy. Somebody else said to me, because I was asking for people to not give me money, but to take the time to do the things that would cause YouTube to pay me. And here's another thing that kind of, after different people talked about it, kind of bothered me about YouTube. YouTube offers premium for people that don't want to watch commercials, right? Well, see, then when people do that, and us content creators, that's part of how we get paid. Well, that's not fair to us when YouTube is giving everybody permission. I don't get no commercial. I mean, that they won't see any commercials on mine. Now, does that affect mine? I don't know. I'm gonna have to find out. But if they're not, like say for instance, I think Ramblin' Rose, you said that you buy the premium so you don't have to watch commercials. Do you see any commercials on my site at all? Even though they tell me that there's going to be commercials on my, let me know, would you? So I know how to approach this. Because I'm one of them kind of people that I like to get things done and I like to get things changed. So if if that premium is hindering the content creators from getting paid from ads, then I most certainly will step up and do something about it for everybody. So, but anyway, so this is where we're at, folks. We're out of the survival mode. We're headed for what we really want because the Creator has our back. Remember, you don't have to be religious and you don't have to go to church to know the Creator, because the Creator is in each and every one of us. Did that from the beginning to keep us safe and keep us, but we've lost all of that ability because you've got demonic entities out there that deceive everybody into believing that we don't have those abilities and that, but we do. Okay, so remember, merry heart doeth good like medicine. But if you allow your spirit to be broken, then your bones are going to dry up and you're not going to have no motivation to do anything. You're just going to lay down and suffer away till you die. And Henry Ford said, if you believe you can or if you believe you can't, you're right. Well, Joy here says, if you believe you can, talk to the Creator about it. The Creator will help you through, but you still got to do the work to get to where you want to go. You can make it happen. Y'all have a great day.